You're
Flicks.
flicked.
Oh, yeah.
Ow. Y'all ready for some pure entertainment?
Yeah, me too. That's a little loud.
You can show your kids this.
Oh yeah. I can't
Harold-
wait
I love Harold Kronk.
This sounds like music that Sydney listens to.
It does.
God, I already hate it.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Shane Harper. Oh,
The epic college kid going to college. Here I am. Walking through. Hi guys, look at me. I'm epic.
featuring Newsboys.
I love the news. Wait,
I love
what
my
did your shirt
Newsboys.
say?
This is Newsboys.
What the fuck is Newsboys?
I don't
A
know.
brand, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Man, I can't wait to buy it.
I hate this music so much. Oh my god.
I love
This is the exact music my mom listens to.
This is an abusive relationship. You fucking see that? She pushed him.
it. What's the kid's name? Shane?
I don't know.
What God told me to.
God told me to! Shane, stop it!
Johnson
Stop!
Johnson.
Okay, I already have my first major complaint with the music. Is like,
Oh, it's Muslim. It's a Muslim.
the Muslim evil. Yes.
Evil Muslim.
I wear masks. I hate Muslims as much as the next like normal person, but what's the point of this? Look at that Jew in the background. That's a Jew. You see
No, it's supposed to be a Muslim.
No, that's an Arab. That's an Arab nose.
You see the fucking sniffer on that guy?
Okay, no, dude, Arabs have like Jew noses, but they bend downward a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they point towards the ground, so it's better to suck Oh no! The alarm clock that
It's like
was
a-
not set because it blinked and it went off.
It's a vacuum.
It's like they just plugged it in. They're like, okay, hurry up, let's finish this thing. We fucking closing the safe on my first major complaint. Why do we have? How far are we? 2 minutes? What if a 2-minute scene of a guy riding a bike? And we get it. He's riding the tool. Come on, microwave. Hurry up.
صبونه خوردی یا نه؟
I think you're a little bit behind me. Oh, she's running with her coffee.
Yes.
No.
Yep. Okay, we're all at the same time.
The bike rider. Oh, now she's taking off her wraps because she... Epic.
That's just how white people walk, dumbass.
No, he's fine.
I'm talking about the Asian.
Dude, he kind of reminds me of like fucking
Name?
Greg Heffley.
Wheaton. Josh Wheaton.
Oh my god.
Registration sheet.
Oh, his name's Josh.
Hi, I'm Josh.
Of course it's Josh.
All core
I bet he has diabetes. Everybody I've ever met named Josh has diabetes.
150.
No, he has a
Radisson
gluten
11.
allergy.
Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Spoo.
You might want to think about a different instructor.
Gus?
Let's just say you're wandering into the snake pit. I recommend Patel, or maybe Mueller.
Come on, man. It can't be that bad.
Think Roman colony.
Dude, it's gonna be so bad.
People cheering for your death.
Yeah, but I'd have to rearrange my whole schedule. I don't think I can really...
It's your funeral. Last drop date is the 22nd.
So your fucking life is
You
ruined,
might want to
kid.
keep that in
Snake
mind.
pit.
You're done.
Fucking
Have a
Newsboys.
good semester.
Newsboys.
Hi.
The Asian looks like he's a fucking android.
What does PRC stand for?
That's how all Asians look, dumbass.
Oh. Seriously?
Oh yes, always serious.
Are you
Okay.
seriously from China? What are you, Chinese, you retard?
Oh no.
I heart evolution. Eat this murder.
Wait, did that actually say that?
Yeah.
It said meat is murder. That's the only one I was paying attention to.
Gotta be
Me is murder.
Are you kidding me?
It was fucking
Aw.
God. God did this.
Fucking God.
White and Wolf, how can I help you?
How many
Yes,
epic
please help.
atheists do you know that have
White
has a
one?
bumper sticker that says,
I will
I
let her know
heart
you
every
come. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Despite how much dick this movie sucks, I enjoy a lot of these camera angles.
Merger, and the
Oh, yeah,
Japanese
camera
could care
angles are great.
less about
These
each other
shots are
trading.
great.
Oh,
Yeah, whoever their cinematographer is, props to him.
yeah, he was probably sitting there the whole time like with a fucking gun to his head like,
you're on with Mark.
I really
Hey,
don't,
I need you to give me
really don't wanna waste
directions.
my, like, talents
kidding,
going-
right?
I do
Don't
hate how the seats just got in the way though.
That it is spinning propeller time.
The seats are getting in the way. That's my one gripe with this
By the way,
scene with the guy talking on the phone.
Wait, you'll take me to Le Rive Gauche, but you won't take the time to give me directions?
Okay, buddy, you're putting your feet on the table.
You're
That's
kidding, right?
your feet are fucking.
Oh, those are dirty.
Yeah, those are dirty
I'm
shoes.
on my way
Down.
to an ambush with you of
God, now I can't.
Ew.
I
can't
am
pay
going to
attention to
crash that
anything
party
else
and hold his
except
feet to the fire.
It's fucking
Yesterday's
gross.
street web hits over 32,000, which is
Dude, you step in dog shit.
million views this month, and my own advertisers.
He's been stuck through the fucking
Not just another pretty
sands of his homeland.
Oh boy,
Michelle,
Mm,
old
I
people.
got something special for you today.
I bet she's gonna die.
Thank your God.
No, and then God's gonna bring her back to life.
Yeah.
Chicken.
Oh, chicken.
I don't know when was the last time I had chicken.
Yeehaw! I can't remember. The
It was the last time I had.
Meat is murder. Meat is murder.
Yeah, meat's
You
murder.
serious?
You're gonna eat the meat
For
and you're
lunch.
Murdered by God.
She should have the same thing every... You think of anything else gonna make her that happy?
Yes, chicken makes her happy.
Look at that face. I love chicken.
What's Dude, she didn't eat anything. It was like a crumb.
I want to make eating
Is it okay
sound
if I
effects
help?
for her.
Oh, all right.
She doesn't even look that old either.
Yeah, she looks like 60, maybe.
Yeah, like
It's
67,
me, Mom.
68.
Mina. Your daughter?
I'm sorry. I don't. I know.
She's too young to be forgetting things.
I don't see a ring.
It's complicated.
Not married? That's not on God's will.
Mmm. Fucking good chicken.
Don't fucking
Damn,
stop.
keep it.
God, you guys,
Damn,
you guys
damn.
are too loud compared to the fucking movie. Holy shit! Shut the fuck up.
I'm sorry.
I'm putting y'all Negroes on the. Oh, Tristan, you're at fucking 200. That's why. Holy shit.
Oh, what?
I'm Professor Radisson. This is Philosophy 150,
radical.
Introduction to Philosophical
No, hold
Thought.
on. This is the fucking
girl.
the fucking atheist
And now would be
teacher.
your
God, I fucking hate him.
turn to leave.
God. God told me that I need to murder him.
I understand
We're
some of you
sacrificing
are
to
here
God.
to satisfy your liberal arts elective requirements.
Liberal arts.
If you're looking for an easy grade without much work, well then, now would be your turn to leave. So you've now enrolled at a university. You'll be expected to produce university-level work.
I'm out of here. Work.
I'm out.
There's always one.
How funny.
Michel Foucault, Bertrand Russell, Ludwig Feuerbach, Bertolt Brecht, Friedrich Nietzsche, Ayn Rand, George Santayana, Democritus, Denis Diderot, David Hume, John Stuart Mill, Albert Camus, Richard Dawkins, Sigmund Freud, Noam Chomsky. And the list
Those
goes
hands are too unsteady to write that neatly.
Philosophers, poets, scientists,
I thought he was gonna say,
authors,
"They're all
towering intellects,
atheists."
all of them. But
Join our
what
atheist
do
cult.
they all have in common?
They're all
Wait,
atheists.
did I just guess it?
Yes.
They're all dead.
No, they're all atheists.
That would be incorrect. Mr. Dawkins and Mr. Chomsky are still very much alive. Mr.
G-Dog, Gerard Trigger.
Oh, shit.
G-Dog.
Anyone else?
Epic Christian
No one.
gonna bravely raise hand and say they were wrong.
Well, they are, or were, atheists.
Oh wow!
I was right.
Based on the
I
16th
was
century
right.
French
That's
atheist,
not
never
very
seen
hard
this
to
movie.
guess.
I've never seen
theos,
the movie.
meaning God, and from the prefix
But I
a,
know how
meaning
much
as it always
these,
does
like
in
to,
Greek.
these people like to
Without,
push
in
their
short, each of the
message,
thinkers
so-
I named took the strong position that there is no God, as opposed to the weak position of agnosticism. Gnostic from the Greek gnosos, to know, and again with the prefix a, meaning to not know, or more accurately, to doubt the existence of a supreme being.
Oh yeah, agnostic is.
This semester, I propose. that
I'm
we
more
refuse
interested
to waste
in these
our
bag of
limited time
chips
together
than the actual
debating
movie.
the existence of the big
Shut your
man in the
fucking
sky,
mouth. This
the
is
myth
a masterpiece.
of a benevolent, all-powerful, supernatural being.
Look, it's God.
Why was that so much louder than the movie?
Now that's
How
God.
was your flight?
Wonderful.
Wonderful. It was like a 30-hour flight.
36.
Wow, epic.
Nice to see you. Whew. Dakar to Zurich. Zurich to Frankfurt.
You see, yeah,
an 8-hour
you had to have the
layover,
one black
and
man,
direct to Qatar
one
International.
black lead character.
The token black guy.
How does that
Yeah, the token black
Is
guy.
atheist or Christian?
I'm happy. I'm safe.
No, he's gonna be
And
Christian.
I'm here because God is good.
Get it? Cause he like
All
got
the
look at the
time.
hot Cheeto in the background. Holy shit!
God is good.
You guys see that?
God is.
What?
God is good.
Fucking hot Cheeto lady in the background.
This is,
That
of
red
course,
ass.
a metaphor, but an illustrative one. Meaning, not that God has somehow died, but rather that he never existed in the first place.
Kid's like,
Other than in the depths of
can't
the
believe
forces of
this.
imagination,
Yeah,
he was
you can't say that. You can't say that.
Ages gone.
I'm so angry right now.
When his
I'm so
fiery
angry
anger
right
was
now, but I'm not
used to
gonna
explain
comment
away
because I'm a good
plagues
Christian.
and crop failures, diseases and disasters, which we now ascribe to bacteria and viruses, chromosomal disorders and plate tectonics. In short, science and reason have
mean, he's-
supplanted superstition,
He's
and we are all the better for it. With your permission, I would like to bypass
I don't
the
know.
senseless debate altogether
he's not
and
wrong
jump to the
about
conclusion,
any
which
of
every
this.
sophomore is
I
already
know.
aware of. There is no God.
Oh
All I
no.
require from each of you.
and then our
That you
brave hero.
fill in the papers I've just given you with 3 little words: God is dead. Along with your signature. Assuming we reach a unanimous consensus, which I expect we will, I will be spared the tedious duty of
This
slogging
isn't
through dry and
realistic
dusty
at all.
arguments,
What
and you
fucking
will
dumbass
bypass
college
the section
professor is
of
gonna be
the
like,
course in
I
which
require
students
you
have
all to write
traditionally
God
received
is dead.
the lowest grades of the semester.
Yeah, it's kind
When
of
you
dead.
finish, please pass your papers to the right.
Epic sad music. And then our brave.
Man, this sucks so much.
Our brave voice.
Why aren't
like,
you writing it down, kid? I don't think God is dead.
He's
You're
like,
mean.
he's like, I can't believe this. Like, you don't have to believe it. Just fucking write it and get it over with. But you have to be an epic brave. And
But if he
everyone
writes
has
it,
to
that
know.
disrespects God, and then God will kill him.
Oh yeah, God will.
God will kill him
fuck
and
his
send him
goat.
to hell.
God will butt fuck his goat and his dog,
Oh.
and then fucking
Lowercase g.
lightning will strike
Maybe
strike
this
his
one
house.
to get extra.
And it'll kill his parents too.
And then his parents will die
Thank you.
of leprosy, and then he'll get like a really annoying ear infection. He won't die. He's not.
Excuse me,
like,
Mr.
His lifespan won't
Whedon.
be affected.
Josh
He'll just
Whedon.
have an ear infection his whole life. It'll
Mr.
just
Wheaton,
hurt.
is something wrong?
Yeah, I can't. I can't do what you want. I'm a Christian.
Ooh.
No. Don't worry. You can still go back to your dorm room and sink to your knees and pray at your bedside if you'd like.
Oh,
What you do in your personal life,
Christian
is your business, but
epic
what
trolled.
you do in this class is mine.
Get trolled. Get trolled. Get trolled.
I can't do it. I can't. I
All
can't.
right, Mr.
I can't do it. I'm gonna cry.
Allow me to explain the alternative.
Fail.
If you cannot bring yourself to admit that God is dead for the purposes of this class, then you will need to defend the antithesis. That God is not dead, and you'll need to do it in front of this class from the podium. And if
That's
you
not
fail,
asking for too much.
as you shall, you will fail this section and lose 30% of your final grade right off the bat. Are you ready to accept that?
This movie's gonna end with him at the podium giving
Well,
like
who
a
decided whether or
15-minute
not
long
lost the
speech,
argument?
and then everybody's gonna cheer.
I would.
Wow, what the
I don't
fuck?
doubt that.
love
That's
God
my
now.
rules.
I
Grading
love
is my
God now.
prerogative.
Yeah, no disrespect, but
I'm a Christian
I'm not
now.
sure you can be objective.
I believe that this movie will single-handedly restore my faith in Christianity again. I will be a Christian by the end of this.
Oh
That's
yeah.
In the background,
interesting,
like,
but why would
trying
I
to be an
want to
actor.
empower them?
The gray shirt, he's just like, holy fuck.
We've already won them over.
The one in the polo?
Convince them.
Yeah, it's like, I just want to get my check and
Get them to
go.
admit they were wrong.
Yeah. Trying to have a stern look on his face.
All right.
Looks like he's contemplating
You'll get
something.
3 sessions, the last 20
he's
minutes of
contemplating whether he wants
each
to
of the
shit
next
or
3
fart his George.
classes to make your case. I promise to keep my interruptions to a minimum. You may take whatever questions you'd like from the class, but it will not increase your allotted time. Of course, you'll be responsible for all the other class assignments.
Okay, there's a kid in there that looks like he's
Bringing your
a
science
high schooler. Or maybe even a middle schooler.
Is he in like the blue shirt? I was gonna say
Yeah.
that earlier, but I don't know if any of you guys saw that.
Yeah, I saw it.
The rest of us, having dispensed with
He looks like he's
superstition,
like
will
14
turn our
years old.
focus to the issue of being in reality for our next class. Please have read David Hume's The Problems of Induction, Rene Descartes' Discourse on Method, to which you may add Bertrand Russell's Why I Am Not a Christian, in preparation for Mr. Wheaton's lecture. And in
Sad.
thanks for his failure to
My
help
Bible.
us reach a unanimous consensus.
He's gonna walk up at the end of the movie to the podium, and he's gonna be like, "My name is Josh Wheaton, and this is my review of the Bible."
You don't want to deny your faith. I get it. So the answer's simple. Drop the class.
Yeah, but I'm not sure I can do that.
I
feel
want to
like
get bullied.
God wants someone to defend
I wanna get
You're
bullied.
ridiculous.
Someone needs to defend God.
Yeah, I have
I
to be
just
the
keep
fucking
thinking of that C.S. Lewis line.
God man
Only
thing.
a real risk. That's the reality of belief.
So you're gonna risk our future over your yearbook quote? Josh, why am I here? Hello. Earth to Josh. Why
Earth
am
to
I
Josh.
salutatorian of our graduating class here at
I
my
got a
third choice
bitchy
school?
girlfriend
I'm sorry for having the next 50 years
while
of our
this
life
Muslim
living
is
that
just
close to
staring
the
at me.
I don't care. It's just.
Josh, I love you, but I absolutely forbid you to go up against this professor in his own classroom. We have too much at stake. The whole thing's rigged to make you look like an idiot. If you want to get into law school, you can't afford to flunk this class. Even a C could be disastrous.
I'm sorry, but if you do not love God, we cannot date any longer.
Already giving looks to other girls. I think
Oh,
that goes
boy.
against the Christian beliefs.
Oh boy.
Oh wow! Wow!
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait to go to the epic worship center.
Hi, or should I call you Willie?
You can call me Willie.
Oh God.
Ryan, I vlogged the new left.
We
Can I
call
ask you a question?
Is
Will.
he wearing skinny jeans?
Sure, fire away. This is my wife, Corey.
I know.
He's wearing fucking
I'm
skinny
actually
jeans.
surprised to see you here. I thought you'd be home, barefoot and pregnant.
I haven't been barefoot and pregnant in a really long time. I did kind of miss those days, huh?
Yeah. You want to start again? We can try.
No.
You made a fortune selling devices designed to lure waterfowl to their deaths.
I guess when you say you, you're referring to the whole group of my family, which would be y'all. You can just change it to y'all. That'd be an easier expression. That way it'll get everybody in there.
So y'all have made a fortune, isn't that right?
We're doing all right. We can certainly buy bigger tires on our trucks and four-wheelers to get out in the mud with, so life is good.
What makes you think you have the moral right to go around maiming and killing innocent animals?
Hey, look.
Evolution.
Let's just get one thing straight. I ain't maiming nothing. Whatever I see and I aim at, I shoot. When I shoot it, I kill it, and then I eat it.
So you do kill those ducks?
Of course I do. What we gonna do, cook them while they're still moving around? That would be cruel.
That'd be bad.
So this isn't an act. You're actually proud of what you do.
Of course I am. Why would I do it if I'm not proud of it?
And you go along with everything he says?
We've been married for 20 years. I don't go along with everything he says, but on the things that matter, yeah, I agree wholeheartedly.
So what do you say to people who are offended by your show, not just because of the hunting, but because you openly
Then don't watch it.
Hey, we're not trying to offend anybody. All right. If they don't want to watch the show, they can.
Yeah,
check it out.
exactly.
Yeah,
As
like,
long
the point of the
Jesus,
movie
my
is
life
like
and my whole eternity belongs to God.
well, the point of this scene is
All
to
this
make me
stuff
really
temporary.
like Duck
Money,
Dynasty and hate
fame,
vegans,
success.
but I think it's working.
Temporary.
Yeah, it
Even
is.
life is temporary.
Jesus, it almost
Like,
made me
shit.
like
Okay,
Duck Dynasty
Jesus,
better than
that's
anything
a
else.
fact.
Whoever acknowledges me before men, he will acknowledge.
At first, it's like, Libtard Epic owned,
I'll disown
but
him to the Father. Now, those words are written in red, so they're important.
Bible.
And that's it.
That's it. That's what we're going with. Pretty simple, isn't it?
Thanks for your time.
Come on, let's go do some acknowledging.
All right.
You're welcome to join us.
No thanks. I'm good.
You good?
I have to go eat Soylent.
Who was that?
Who was that lady?
I'm too busy
Oh,
soiling it up by
doesn't
myself in my mom's
Soylent have bean
basement,
gelatin in it?
being an epic art student.
Oh god.
She has to put her thing back on, so her daddy doesn't yell.
I can't even tell if she's Arab. She looks white.
Yay!
Cool towel, retard.
You're beautiful.
What the fuck?
I wish you not to do that.
I was asking why you have your fucking towel
My
on.
father, he's very traditional.
Get in the car. We have pocket change to
Get
sniff.
in the car, you BJ.
Is that an ankle I see?
Ow! No! Ow! Ow!
Her dad's car.
Salam, Doctor. Who were you talking to?
He abuses her
No one.
sexually.
I was hoping she'd say some like funny shit, but she just
Aisha,
weenied out.
I know it's hard. Living in their world and being apart from it. It's a world you can see, but can't touch.
It must be hard
I know
having
they
freedom.
seem happy. But know that when you look around,
He's giving her a lecture about talking to another girl.
there is no one who worships God.
Yeah. We
Not the way
are
he
out there. We
deserves
love Allah.
and
Ooga
demands
booga.
to be worshipped.
Ooga booga, Allah, Allah, Allah.
We must never forget
I think their noses are like vacuums.
what we are.
They just
That
get
is the
down
most
on all
important
fours and start sniffing.
Yes, Baba.
The problem is like an Afghano.
They're there to suck up all the women's rights.
Don't they just
Only
sniff up a bunch
insist
of
on
sand?
this because I love you.
Sand and like camel shit.
You know that.
Damn, now I have
And
sand and
women's
camels in my lungs.
Of course, Baba.
But they have little hatches in the back, so they go, oh no. There's abuse.
You and I kiss.
I'm gonna kiss you on the towel.
Mm.
Oh, I didn't know we were that close yet, Father. Kiss me on the towel. Wow. Here's our epic hero once again, believing God is.
This looks like it's filmed in an entirely different
He's about
state.
to go talk to God.
God, I did a bad thing today.
God.
I epic peed my jort.
I came
And then I poo-poo,
and shitted
I poo-poo
and
farted.
farted.
I poo-poo farted came in the class. It's okay.
Father,
It's okay, my child. Take your
my
pants
professor
off.
says that
Is
God
that God?
is real.
It's
Can I
God.
help you?
I'm the priest. Take
You,
your pants off, son.
You waiting for someone?
That's too straightforward.
Yeah, you could say that.
God would.
It looks
want
like
this
he's
to
out at the
happen.
moment.
Do it or you're going to hell.
Well, maybe that's why he sent me.
Personally. Oh God.
Is that metalcore?
Wikipedia. Wikipedia.
It's like the music my friend Dan listens to.
That's Christian music, buddy.
So I could drop the class, run away, pretend like it
Maybe
never
she's a
happened, which is
secret
what my
Christian.
girlfriend wants.
Wow.
I could
but she's also an epic libtard
I don't believe.
that
Or I could
owns the Dark Dynasty people.
Yeah, she's an epic libtard, but when she's home, she's
How many
like,
people in that class?
I love God. I wish I could tell all my friends.
80, maybe.
But they'll make fun of me.
And how many of them
That's
do you
probably
think
going to be a
were
point in the movie.
accepted here or any other church for that
It's
matter?
trying too hard to be like
none, probably.
important or socially aware.
So your acceptance of this challenge, if you decide to accept it, may be the only meaningful exposure to God and Jesus they'll ever have.
I only tuned in at that part.
Yeah.
Now that really sounds rapey.
Check out Matthew 10, 32 and 33.
Yeah.
But that's it?
Here's some
Really?
science and shit. All right, what do you got here? Whatever his name is, I already forgot. 'Cause he's
Just
really
a
incredible.
scriptural citation?
If you're still undecided after that one, look at Luke 12:48.
Yes.
Can't be that
They
simple.
talk about this like retards talk about like Pokemon cards.
You're here because that still small voice inside
They really
you
do.
isn't happy with the
Oh, you
choices
don't like
everyone
this
else
card?
wants you to
check
make.
Out, check out my my
Personally, I
Black
think it's the
Star
Holy
promo,
Spirit
Entei
talking to
card,
you. It's how he interacts with us.
Which
if
I
we allow
actually
him
have,
to.
and I will read it off to you.
All you have to
It
do
was
is
given out
decide whether or
during
not you're willing to
epic
listen.
anime movie in North America.
It's not easy.
It has a Pokemon power
But
called
it's
Bolt,
simple.
and it has a protective flame, which costs 3 fire elements to use. It is card number 34, and it is a reverse hologram card, I believe.
Okay, this is getting too real. You should stop now while you're ahead.
Oh, you don't like that card? Well, let me introduce you to my my black and white rare Pikachu, number 115 out of 114.
Why didn't I grab my holy Bible so I could read to you the epic verses that they reference?
Holy shit. Talk about the gay testament.
Who acknowledges me before men.
All right, what do you got?
I also will acknowledge
What's
before
the
my
kid's
Father
name?
who is in heaven.
Josh.
Whoever denies me before men.
Okay, Josh.
Yeah,
we hit you with
Josh.
some
I
science
also
and
will
facts.
deny
What do you got for us?
before my Father who is in heaven.
Matthew and Luke. Is
that it?
Everyone,
Yeah,
much
that's
will
about
be
it.
given,
Guess
of
you
whom
win.
much will be required.
Yes!
From him to whom they entrusted much.
His master
They
not
will
get
demand
raised.
more.
All I read was his master in severe beating. And now he's like, I understand now. I have to beat the teacher.
I have to physically go to his house and commit arson.
Oh, that's news, boys. It looks like they're banned. I'm going to give this a shot.
What now?
Whoop. I finally understand what I have to do. I have to be his master and beat the fucking professor to death in front of the class.
Rev Dave.
Don't try to be clever.
Be content to tell the truth? Yeah,
Wow, I
because
think I understand.
talking about fictional stories in front of a class.
That's all right. Please go ahead and see this, right?
I think that God is just one of history's first like recorded things of a guy just being fucking mentally insane.
We've gotten your results back from your test of last week.
No, dude, I don't know if you're aware, but this is just my theory. I think that
Yeah, as I was
God, like the people who like wrote the
so
Bible
sorry,
and shit, did not believe in him and were just epic con artists.
Or they're just making a fiction story and then people took it like, oh, this is, we can make this into a religion. What if there's actually a god?
Wow, this
I
can
don't
be
have
a
time for
religion.
cancer.
though.
That's how every religion is started.
I'm too busy.
Listen.
Yeah.
No. Like, I seriously think that
Your
like
lymph nodes
people
are
who were
involved.
writing
Your
the
blood
Bible
markers
like,
indicate evidence
did
of
not
distant
believe the
metastasis.
bullshit they were spouting. They were just like, dude,
I've already scheduled you for
this
an
will be
MRI.
epic, and then
We
we'll
need to
get
determine
people
the
on it
extent
to
of
give us money.
I think
And we can control them.
And the world
So they,
Yeah, we can control their every movement.
But it's my job.
because they'll think, oh, if I don't do this certain thing, I'm gonna go to a bad place.
Begin
I
immediate
think that's what
treatment.
happened in like England
You
or like
understand?
Europe a long time ago. Is like priests would pass or shit. They'd just be like, "You're going to hell, and I have a direct connection to God. By the way, give me money, and I'll talk to God. I'll get you in."
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, we talked about that in my English class like last year.
Talk about that in
How,
world
like,
history.
There was like some crazy niggas like back in like Pilgrim days, and it would just be like, "You are literally going to hell. You are like ants in an anthill."
Don't
with,
touch
like,
me, I'm a Christian.
You are a big fucking bitch.
More like I forgot to turn my phone
Oh
on.
my god, how is he sitting?
Do you know what
He
day
looks
it
like
is?
gay.
Thursday?
Anything else?
The 13th? Happy anniversary. 6 years ago, your youth group collided with mine.
Oh, 6 years. How epic.
We're gonna celebrate.
That's
Do you remember
probably
how
gonna
that-
end in this movie.
Newsboys.
I can't hold a girlfriend for more than like 2 weeks.
They're gonna be in town next Friday.
I can't hold a girlfriend for more than a year.
Which is why I love you. Look,
My girlfriend's red pilled.
I know I came off probably way too
I
strong
haven't had
yesterday.
a girlfriend in like,
I just
like a real
get concerned when
girlfriend.
outside things
Shit, I
start
don't even
coming
think I've ever
between
had a real girlfriend.
Get
They
that.
always-
Virgin. Haha.
I was
Forgive me?
so
Always.
excited when like I was just sitting at my girlfriend's house. Out of nowhere, she was like, "The government like fucking sucks." I was like, "Holy shit!"
Well,
yes.
that can't
yes,
all be statistics.
Yes. Yes.
Yes! You've been spending all your time on that philosophy thing.
Not all of it.
Why is Donald Trump taking my kids?
Okay. Most of it.
I want you to go
Josh,
to the
that's
front of
not
class
funny.
and prove that Blumpy.
It's
Is
really
God's
not.
Not Dead 3 just gonna be
This
about
is something
Trump?
I want to do, okay? I don't understand how it comes
The
between
third one
us.
came
Josh,
out.
everything you do
2018,
is
I think.
about us. Okay, we're a
Yeah, so
team.
it's probably gonna be all about
We were what,
Plumpy
6 years
Blumpy.
going on forever, right?
Hmm.
That means your grades, your whole future. Yeah, I'm a part of that. I don't see
Controlling
how this is
girlfriends.
contributing
I'm
to
gonna
our
have to let you go because I choose God.
What should that tell you if every single person that loves you is saying the exact same thing?
It tells me that I need a whip in there.
Josh, I'm letting you know now for your own good. This experiment is over. You need to prioritize and decide who's the most important person in your life.
And that's God.
Who's most important?
I'm important.
Professor Radisson.
What if it's
Be
God?
like,
Yeah,
bitch, if you're really gonna break
I
up
don't see it.
over something this petty, then
So it's the
we
same
shouldn't
answer.
be dating to begin with.
Return the book to the library, sign the stupid paper, and move on. A year from now, we'll look back on this. and laugh.
It's either the professor or it's me. Wow. I didn't know you'd try to break up with me over something so little. But now I am gonna break up with you. because
We're
I
not in
can't
high
control
school
it.
anymore. The decisions
Not
you
because of
make
the
now
decision,
have real
this ultimatum that I had to make.
She's so like hateable. Like I just want
Josh.
to punch her.
Josh, this
Yeah.
is serious.
Josh, pay attention to
Dylan, is that a threat?
What?
Is that a threat of women abuse?
I'm gonna fucking pee on her.
I can't believe I'm
God
making
is
a
not
12-hour
dead.
drive to Florida to do things that seemed corny when I was 12.
David, I promised my mother a picture of me.
He's
in
African,
mosque,
guys.
standing in front
Oh,
of her.
good.
The mosque ears are for
Token
me.
black guy.
Pictures for
token
her.
black guy.
To you,
He wearing
it's old
Skechers?
hat. But to me, it's a lifelong dream come true.
No, dude, he's
Can
wearing
you not
those
understand that?
Balenciagas.
Then we'll go for the undersea submarine ride.
Actually, I think they closed
I
that
really
ride
think
like
that
20
calling
years
him a
ago.
token black guy
And then
is
we'll
more
ride the world's
disrespectful than
biggest
just not
roller
having any
coaster.
black people in the movie.
16th biggest.
It's like, he is the only black guy still in the movie.
In my
It's like,
mind, when
I
I'm
am
screaming as we
stereotypical
descend,
African.
it will be the world's biggest.
Yeah, but they
I'm
also
glad
have
that it's
typical
all of it.
Arab family too.
Yeah, but everyone else is white. I'm not one of those people who are like, there's not enough minorities in this movie or whatever, but it's like, why don't you actually give him a personality and just be like, haha, here's our token black guy.
Maybe the battery.
He hangs out with another white guy.
Either way, we're not going anywhere right now.
Let's pray to God, and then the car starts. That's what I'm guessing.
I'm just gonna call God real quick. Tell him to fix this shit.
They'll deliver it to us.
Calling
Hey,
God.
serious?
Yeah, absolutely.
They'll deliver us the car we are to drive.
Yeah. Hello?
Amazing.
God, dude,
But there are
just fucking fix this real quick.
out there who still consider the existence
I need to get to
of supreme
work.
deity to be either necessary or self-evident or both. And with that,
Like
as
the-
previously announced, I will be turning the podium over to Mr. Wheaton.
Oh
He'll be
boy.
presenting his case in favor of a supreme celestial dictator, otherwise known as God. Mr.
Today
He's not
I
wrong,
printed
you
out
know.
the Wikipedia entry for the Bible. I want to read it.
yours.
Go up there and he just says,
Oh boy.
He just says,
Fellas,
he just says,
we gotta pay attention
no,
during
he,
this.
he just says, Matthew and Luke. What?
First off, I think the
Not paying
professor's
from a
wrong.
movie.
First of
I gotta
all,
hear
the
this.
professor smells like poo-poo fart, and Luke.
Right.
Hey guys.
Luke!
Atheists say that no one can prove the existence of God, and they're right. But I say no one can disprove that God exists.
Fucking libtard. God did this.
But the only way to debate this issue is to look at the available evidence, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to put God on trial, with Professor Radisson as the prosecutor, me as the defense attorney, and you as the jury.
First, look at
Most
The Big Bang
cosmologists now
Theory.
agree that the
It's my
universe
favorite
began
show.
some 13.7 billion years ago in an event known as the Big Bang.
Yes, this is true.
So let's look at theoretical physicist and Nobel Prize winner Steven Weinberg's description of what the Big Bang would have looked like. And since he's an atheist, we can be sure there isn't any believer bias in his description. In the beginning, there was an explosion, and in 3
Wrong.
minutes,
Nobody believes that.
98% of the matter there is or ever will be was produced.
That's false.
We had the universe.
That's false.
For 2,500 years,
God
most
get it,
scientists
guys.
agreed with Aristotle on the idea of a steady-state universe, that the universe has always existed with no beginning and no end. But the Bible disagreed.
Nobody
In the
believes that's how the
1920s,
Big
Belgian
Bang Theory
astronomer
worked.
George Lemaitre, a theist, who's actually also...
What's a theist?
A theist is someone who believes in the existence of God. He said that the entire universe, jumping into existence in a trillionth of a second, out of nothingness in an unimaginably intense flash of light,
Nobody
is how he would expect the universe to respond if God were
that's how
to actually
Christians
utter
say
the
it to make it
command
sound
in
ridiculous.
Genesis 1:3, "Let there be light."
Christians just altered this to make it go along with the Big Bang Theory.
Reading Genesis,
The
and
Big
for
Bang Theory is a really
2,500
misleading
years,
title to what happened.
the Bible had it right.
Yeah.
And
I
science
mean,
had it wrong.
it's a Big Bang Theorem. It's not a theory,
Early
like
thinking
it's
here is
actual
fine.
fact.
There's a difference
Okay.
when you say theory
We'll be
to
waiting.
science.
Wait. It
You
has
don't
air
say
That
theory
means
like
it's
someone thinks
actually
it
real.
happens. That means a theory is like it actually happened, or else it would be a hypothesis. Like a theory
Yeah.
actually has a lot
Looks
of
like we
proof
won't get
backing
there
it
till
up.
late
Like,
tonight.
gravity's a theory.
Sorry.
But we can prove it
I
fucking
think you're gonna miss
exists.
an entire day at the park.
Okay,
It's
the
okay,
way,
Dave.
the way theories work in
I'm sure you can
science
make
is that
good
it's
use of your
literally
time
fact
today.
until proven wrong, which it usually
Yeah.
isn't.
We can meet the choir director, talk about song choices for the
They
upcoming
call it the
concert,
Big Bang Theory.
or
Just Big Bang. That
we
sounds
could
stupid.
meet the women's club about the
Our
details
whole
for the next
universe
craft.
was a hot, dense space nearly
Lots of
13
important
billion years ago.
And since you're not leaving,
Bazinga.
you'll have time to meet Mina for lunch.
Right. I can meet
Holy
Mina for
fuck, that
lunch.
guy's ugly.
Sounds like you need this vacation more than
I'm glad
I
he said right after I said Bazinga.
Need to do some meaningful work so that I can
Right.
have something to take
Here,
a vacation
you know what?
from.
I'm gonna pull
You know,
up
some
my
of the
fucking
most important
astronomy
work
notes
that
on
we
my
do
fucking
may
bag.
seem
I know
meaningless
there's some on the
to
Big
us.
Bang
This
Theory,
coming
man.
from the missionary who literally is in the trenches winning hearts for the Lord on a daily basis.
I'm gonna go grab my Bible real quick.
God has you exactly where He wants you.
Oh,
He who is
I thought we
faithful
all had
in
our
very
Bibles
little
out for the
thing
movie.
is also faithful.
Yeah, sorry, I was
God knows you.
busy getting chips.
It's all part of His.
Oh, he has a old Dell
All of
laptop.
which points to a God that created
God's
it. You
not
see,
gonna like you for that.
in the real world,
All right, here.
we never see things jumping into existence out of nothingness, but atheists want to make one small exception to this rule. Namely, the universe.
This movie was made before Undertale came out.
God Delusion, Richard Dawkins says that if you tell me God created the universe, then I have the right to ask you who created God.
That's the Neil Tyson thing.
Dawkins' question only makes sense in
Octave
terms
Razor, The Big
of a
Bang
God
Theory.
who has been created. It doesn't make sense in terms
Alright,
of an
here we go.
uncreated God, which is the
The
kind
Big
of God
Bang
that
Theory
Christians
correctly
believe in. And
predicted
even leaving God out of the
cosmic background
equation, I then
radiation
have a right to turn Mr. Dawkins' own question back around on him and ask, if the universe created you, then who created the universe?
Newton's first
You see,
that
both the theist and the atheist are both burdened with answering the same question.
I just kind of have my my study Bible thrown somewhere.
What I'm hoping you'll pick up from all this is that you don't have to commit intellectual suicide to believe in a creator behind the creation. And to the extent that you don't allow for God, you'd be pretty hard-pressed to find any credible alternative explanation for how things came to be.
There must have been some kind of force or Big Bang. It wasn't literally a fucking Big Bang.
Well, I imagine you're
It was a
quite pleased with
little.
which means there was some kind of energy.
I see you carefully
firing
avoided the
off
fact
and
that
being
Stephen
created,
Hawking, the
which,
world's
you know,
most
they can
famous
actually prove that
scientist,
too,
and
with
who is
the,
not a
colors
theist,
you see
has
shown
recently
there.
come out in favor of a self-designing universe.
That is what you see are basically like
I haven't avoided it. I just didn't.
You just didn't know about it.
We're not really exploding, but like.
And then easily,
Well, let's see what Professor Hawking.
Christians can easily say, "Oh, that was just God."
Who occupies a teaching chair once held by Sir Isaac Newton, has to say about the origin of the universe.
Yeah.
And I quote.
Okay, so what happens is
Well, that's part
because
of
there's a
the
law
atom.
such as gravity, the universe can and will create itself from nothing. Spontaneous creation is the reason there is something instead of nothing. Why the universe exists, why we exist. It is not necessary to invoke God to set the universe in motion. End quote. So you may have never come across his comment, but this point remains.
Like we know things are moving away and getting closer.
How do you answer?
Flying through the universe, we know that it's expanding. The Big
That's God. That's just God.
How could a Big Bang happen?
I don't know.
The first fucking law
You don't know.
of like physics. It's
I pricked the balloon of your entire argument with a single pin, and you don't know.
well, he's not.
Well, I mean, I'd like to tell you I have
Yeah.
the perfect answer, but it doesn't shake my underlying faith.
Okay. So the greatest scientific mind in all of history says that God is not necessary, but a first semester freshman says, oh, yes, he is. Wow, you know, it's...
Wow, the professor is making way better points.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I look forward to next week's lecture. Class is dismissed.
Why is the villain of the movie so likable? Yeah, I guess so.
Oh boy.
Do you think you're smarter than me, Wheaton? Do you think
Oh
there's
no,
any
he's the
argument
bully
I
now.
won't have an answer for?
I never said I was smarter.
That's the first intelligent thing you've said.
Damn, Daniel.
I want to make this clear. In that classroom, there is a God, and yet I'm him.
Oh, he's saying God. He's saying God.
So do not try to humiliate
Hurry
me
up
in
with
front
my
of
damn
students.
croissant.
You know, I also
Trying
checked
to
up on your
humiliate me
declared
in front of
major
my...
one.
Dude, you made
Exactly
it on him.
is
Why are you
pre-law.
like
We don't
freaking out
award
all of a
degrees
sudden?
on that. Don't bother answering. But know this.
I kind of want to read some more
If you truly feel a need to continue with this charade,
I like how like
I will make it my personal mission to destroy any hope of a law degree in your future.
Dude, I like how literally just to make the villain, they had to make him like an autistic retard after like being aid.
I like how the first ever sheet of copy paper I was handed in astronomy class manages to disprove people saying the Big Bang never existed. It manages to disprove astrology, which I mean everybody can kind of assume at that point, and it somehow manages to disprove flat earthers.
You did it, didn't you?
What?
You know what I'm talking about. You went and did your argument, didn't you?
Well, Dylan, people are still gonna be
What were you trying
no
to
matter
say?
what.
On his face.
I'm not even sure there are words to describe what I'm feeling right now.
Well, yeah, obviously the school.
I'm sorry, Josh, but it's over
I don't think it's
between
gonna lie
us.
about actual scientific proof.
That's it? It's just,
Wow,
it's
the
over?
6-year relationship ended.
If you're gonna do something this stupid and selfish after I already told you what would happen,
Yeah, but that's sort of the point, isn't it? This is something that's important to me. Right, but since it's not important to you, you made it a make it or break it thing for us. You didn't ask me. You told me. It wasn't a decision that we made. It was a decision that you made for the both of us.
somebody had to.
This is why they say rape is okay in the Bible if you're a man.
Okay?
It's not what I want.
You see, Eve gave Adam the apple, so women are snakes,
God wants me to
guys.
do. I can't just turn away from it. Especially not now that I've started.
See, this is...
My mother was so right about you. I just wish I'd had the sense to listen.
I'm gonna be honest with you. All you've proven
And
today
then plays the
that these
victim
hoes ain't
card.
loyal.
And he's the victim because he stood up to atheists, so atheist bad because his girlfriend left him.
Bro, this is like... Dude, you should have just followed that up by saying the hoes ain't loyal.
I bet he's gonna fall in love with her right there.
Yeah, probably.
Oh no, no.
I get that you have to hide your faith, just like me. Sex.
Hey, Fahid.
Hey, Fahid.
I wonder what he's playing.
God, why are Arab kids the ugliest people?
I mean, I don't know. Why don't you tell me? I mean, I can see how her face is like fucking shining from the makeup.
Yeah. Oh, she's listening to Christian Bible readings.
So far, this is the message I got from this movie. It's not okay. It's not okay to be an atheist because you're a mean bully, and it's not okay to be a Muslim because being a Christian is the only good thing. You must be a Christian.
When Islam and Christianity is the same thing, they have the same God.
This is just like Christian propaganda.
I'm gonna be like, oh no, my sister's listening to Christian music. Oh no.
I'm gonna tell Dad on you.
What was he planning on doing? I'm just gonna see my mom. He's trying to get some.
So is her lock screen just always on?
Give me that! Give me that!
I'm telling Dad on you.
You must never tell Baba. Swear to me you will never say anything. Swear it!
The kid didn't even talk.
He's like, my sister's gonna eat me.
The lady at school told me that.
Bottle of Cristal, my table.
Brothers, if they're
Yes, Mr. Shelley?
now she's gonna eat me. Oh no! I don't know why that just reminded me of the story about.
I have some news.
Me too.
Okay, but me first. I've just been
She had
named
a Burmese python, and it had one eye, and its name was Gemini. And she used to tell people that she had a one-eyed snake, but like she didn't get like
think
the
I have
joke.
cancer.
Like,
Oh my god.
So she'd tell people like, "I have a one-eyed snake," and they'd be like, "Oh wow, really? Wow." And she'd be like,
Did you hear me?
His name. His name is Gemini. She'd come
Did you
over
hear what I
and
just
see him,
said?
They'd be like, no, thank you.
I have cancer.
This couldn't wait until tomorrow.
Oh,
God gave her
How can you say
cancer.
that to me? I thought you loved me.
I do.
Oh, this whole conversation.
But you have cancer now, so no, I don't.
You're breaking our deal.
You make it sound like a contract negotiation.
Well, what did you think this was?
I thought it was love.
Grow up, Amy.
Yeah, Amy,
Love is
fuck
the
you,
most
dumbass.
overused word in the English language.
Yeah, God
It's
gave you
what
cancer,
we say
die.
when we want something, when we need something, and you're as guilty of it as anybody.
You see, she's gonna find God, and then she's gonna be cured of her cancer.
You're not
We
wrong.
had fun. You were my hot young
We had
girlfriend
fun,
with the chic
but-
job.
And now you have
I was
cancer.
your
Yeah, now you have
upwardly
cancer.
mobile,
Sorry.
charming,
Work.
successful
I don't
boyfriend.
have no money.
And we were together because we each got something out of the relationship that we
You
wanted.
just got something. But now you have cancer.
was
I
good.
don't want cancer.
It was actually- it
That's
was
probably
great.
like contagious.
And
Yeah,
that's
cancer's contagious. I want my money.
Are we not just gonna?
How did I not see this in you?
I have
because
cancer.
you saw what you
Could
wanted.
this not wait until tomorrow?
You understand that I might die.
I'm sorry about that.
Oh shit! I think I'm getting like carpal tunnel in my left hand.
I'm getting carpal
Hmm.
tunnel because like this is her. Check please.
Remember, I got carpal tunnel like a year ago, I think. But yeah, it was when I was at that hotel for like a week, because our house was getting like hardwood floors put in.
Yeah, I just got carpal tunnel. It went away. Yeah, okay, retard.
Hey, you're my philosophy.
It just happens.
No, like
Martin,
my
right?
fingers just really fucking
Correct.
hurt for like a solid 2
And
weeks,
you're Mr. Josh.
and they were like really inflamed.
Yeah, that's me.
Wait, hold on.
Mr.
This is
Josh.
gonna be like.
He's gonna be friends with the Asian.
Hey, is that on our reading list?
No, I'm Asian and I just
Is that
like
on the
reading.
reading list? No, I'm just fucking retarded.
Can I ask you a question?
Can I
sure.
ask
He's gonna
you
be
a
like-
question?
He's gonna be like,
Why
I know you
are
were.
you doing what you are doing?
I heard what you said in class, and I'm on your side. I want to be your friend.
Everyone else thinks I'm crazy. Girlfriend,
ex-girlfriend.
You stole my
Fucked me over.
heart.
My parents told me to risk
I
it.
don't think you're crazy. Oh, if only Sydney.
At the end
was
of it
here,
all,
we
I'm gonna
could
have
make that
to
joke and just
work like a
fucking
dog.
say
You
it.
stole my
Just to
heart.
catch up on my other classes.
For
You have
those
described
of
your
you guys
difficulties,
who don't know, if you're still watching,
but
though,
you haven't answered
on
my
the
question
last
of why.
Homies Watch, it was me, Tristan, and Sydney, but
I don't know, I
have
just,
Zach here.
Hi.
Think of Jesus as my friend.
You've been recording this whole time?
Yeah.
You didn't know this
Jesus is
fucking
God?
retard?
Yeah, I'm the
Bless
son
you,
of God.
Dylan. Bless you.
I don't want to disappoint him, even if everyone else thinks I should.
I'm gonna try and be here for all of the movie
me.
nights now.
He's not dead.
Yeah. I love
He's
movie
alive.
nights.
I love movie nights too.
I don't want anyone to get talked out of believing in him just because.
Now we have 9 anime.
Anyone be talked out of believing in God just because our professor's gay and dumb. I agree that a professor's gay and dumb.
I agree that Professor is.
See you around, Martin. Hi.
I'm going to go home and read book.
Yes.
I'm going to read the Bible.
Yeah, but do you notice how he has a double standard for everything? How
Josh?
yeah, how
I really don't know
it's-
who the fuck these, the black guy and the white guy are. I do not understand these characters.
Yeah, they're actually
Do I need to sign something?
they're actually just fucking gay.
I'm giving you a car.
But they don't want to admit it.
Sign here.
There's a lot of homosexual
right there.
tension there.
And one more there.
Yeah, yeah.
And if you can just initial there, there, and there.
Haha, it's funny because he put.
Call us when you're back. You have it for the weekend. We'll come pick you up.
Thanks. Anyways, no, I forgot what I was fucking saying. Oh yeah, he has like a double standard for everything. Cause it's like, nobody should be talked out of believing some guy. That's bad, but he's fine with himself talking everybody into believing. That's.
What did you do?
okay,
Did you break
that's
it?
fine.
What? Check and see if it's still in gear.
No, it's in park.
I don't understand it. It worked 5 minutes ago.
It's
All right,
It's
well,
because he doesn't like God.
No, it's not. How soon can you get us another car?
Well, not tonight. It's already after 5:30. Everyone's gone home, and
Yeah, look
I'm
at
already
outside.
kinda
It was
late
like
for
it's
an
fucking
audition.
9 o'clock.
An audition?
yeah, the gang and I are doing Death of a Salesman, and it's kind of a dinner theater thing.
What happened to Satisfaction Guaranteed?
It's all right, David. We're gonna leave tomorrow.
You want to make this drive and miss half the day?
Pops is gonna rain anyway.
The forecast for tomorrow is 82 and sunny at 9 a.m. Sometimes you don't make any sense.
Sometimes you make too much. Just
I
remember,
just know the forecast for tomorrow.
God is good.
And I'm just gonna.
Just remember, God is
He
good.
casually knows the forecast.
Is this
Yeah.
black guy literally just here to
Sign
be a
this
black
saying you
guy?
reject the car.
Okay, hold on. Does the white
Remember,
guy?
God,
Wait,
God is good.
was that white guy the priest, or is that a different guy? There's too many
I
generic
don't
white
know.
people here.
I don't think that's actually a priest. They have similar hairstyles, but that's not
Yeah, maybe that guy's an epic atheist, and his black friend's he's like God. And maybe
Yeah.
that's why the car don't
You're
work
on with
because
Mark.
he doesn't like God, and God's like,
It's
I
me,
can't believe you
Dork.
don't believe in me,
Your
so I'm just
sister.
gonna make your car not work. Ha ha.
This is about?
You really should go see Mom. She's
You know
not doing
what's funny?
Oh, you don't
This
have been
movie's
doing
like
well
all
for
preachy
years, so I
about
call
like
it
how
dementia.
God exists
Still, you
and
should
like
go
how it's
see
not
her.
fictional.
Claire said you
But
haven't
this
been there in a
movie's
while.
story is fictional.
Matters?
Yeah.
Besides, I just bought her a new TV.
We're trying to metaphorically explain how good
Look,
God is. If
I'll make you a
believe in
deal.
Him.
You go and you ask her what 3 + 3 equals. If she gives you the right
And then
answer-
if you don't believe in him, he's just going to be a fucking
That's not
asshole to
fair.
you.
Life's not fair. I gotta go.
Is this movie supposed
Say
to
hi to
convince me to believe God?
What'd you do?
It's not working.
Unresolved personal issues. She's got some stuff she's got to work through.
I'm sorry to hear
This
that.
movie has too
Yeah,
many
that's the way it
flaws.
goes.
I don't understand how it made it past like the planning
Okay,
stage.
you ready to get this started?
Because they're Christians, so they're too blind with the. Yes, he owned the professor by saying, Luke.
Luke and Matthew. God said, "Let there be light," and there was.
Scoopity scoop. Scoop-diddy whoop.
She's like, seriously,
Epic.
you gotta get a life. You're reading too many God books.
Hey, honey. Sorry, the door was open. I just let myself in.
Wait a second.
Hi.
Hi.
Wait, his mom died, even though he said.
Oh, hey, did you
God,
pick up the bottle of wine I wanted?
God, let my mom live. Then his mom died, and then he's like, I hate God.
I did.
I think that's what.
I left
It's
it in
like
the car.
That's kind of what.
and they realized at the end of the movie, he's like,
in the car.
no, but then at the end of the movie, they realized my mom in
you have
heaven.
a lot on your plate.
That means
so,
she happy.
You know, just thank you for helping set up our dinner party.
Well, unless I'm wrong, all the guests are from the philosophy department?
It's not true. I mean, Vivian's a sociologist.
You're proving my point.
That was
I can't
funny.
help it. See that my
Hold
intellectual
on, hold on,
rigor
the joke is trapped
falls
into
to
my funny
pieces the
receptors.
instant
Let
I
me
get
know. I'll
around
tell you
you.
when it's there so I can laugh.
Really?
Yeah.
You could have fooled me.
Alright, it's almost there. Hold
The
on.
first time I walked into your classroom,
It's
you
hold
were
on. There's a red
all
light.
blood and thunder.
That was performance staged largely for your benefit.
Okay,
In
it's
the
there.
meantime, I kept trying to keep my eyes open, hoping that there was a brain.
Why?
Well, because if there was,
That was funny.
Made myself go out with you.
I didn't even hear the joke.
As it
Or is
was, I
everyone
waited
from the
until you aced the
philosophy
midterm.
department? No,
It was an
Vivian's
A
from
minus.
Close enough.
Sociology G1. You're proving my point. That was like as funny.
Well, you know what? You stole my heart.
That was almost as funny as.
Where
like,
is she?
Okay, Jimmy, pass
Huh?
the salt.
Who?
You mean, or
Well,
pass
that
the sodium chloride?
carefree,
You mean the salt?
free-spirited
That's what I
girl.
said.
This movie is just
Risked my
dragging
career by
on.
Dating
It's not
No one who quoted
interesting
Emily Dickinson,
at
Shelley,
all.
and SpongeBob SquarePants.
It's not a
Feels
good
like it should be
movie.
almost over. Nothing's happened.
Well, where are we at?
It's halfway through.
Really? Already?
Yeah.
Oh,
She's got
right,
a
dude, I
mom
feel like
who's
I've been
family.
here for like 8 years.
She's sensing
Well, I know you're
time is
gay,
passing
so-
by.
I hate you.
And she's starting to wonder
I know what you are. What am I?
if she's
I am an epic Christian. You're a stupid. You're a stupid atheist.
You've been reading again, haven't you?
Okay, okay, liberal.
Okay, liberal. God exists.
thinking.
Yeah.
If
You're wrong.
God is real,
You can hardly
then
call
why
this
is
thinking.
stupid
As a
Blumpy
matter of fact,
Trumpy in
it's the
office?
opposite of thinking.
God wouldn't let that
You know I'm a
happen.
Christian.
God's not dead 3.
You knew that
Blumpy
when you first
Trumpy
started seeing
Electric
me.
Yes, and you know that I'm not.
Yeah, I
There's
know,
a
and I
light
know there's a
down
lot
a
of things you
hallway,
don't
and
wanna
that's
talk
God.
about. So
Wow, epic.
we
Somewhere.
don't talk about them.
Yeah, except the
If I see a light down the
talking
hallway
is
at
starting
like
to get
night,
louder.
I'm gonna like
louder.
grab a
And soon it
baseball
will be
bat.
deafening.
And it's
I
God.
know.
It's God.
Don't be God with
I
a
can
baseball
put up
bat.
with that.
Yeah, remember? Because he said he has to be his
I know.
master and beat you.
Do you?
Yeah.
God's gonna beat you, and then he's gonna.
Because we need
if
to be
you survive
clear
Beat
on
his
this.
master.
That's it.
And
Christians
there's only
are
room
just
in
a
this
gang, and
relationship
the
for two, which
initiation
means
get
I don't
them
get a
to
mistress
beat.
and you don't get to drag a 2,000-year-old
You know how like blood's
dead
it's like
carpenter
blood in,
turned
blood
itinerant
out,
rabbi
shit
into
like
our
that,
lives.
They just beat you
Mm.
with shit
I'm
and
gonna
get
go.
in
I'm
the
gonna go
game.
fresh now.
Yeah, that's called getting hazed.
No, that's what fucking epic college kids do. It's like we're just gonna beat the shit out of you, make you do dumb shit for a day, and then half of them like die.
And then you could join us.
Is this the same car?
Oh, no, sir. No, sir. Same model, different color. The other one was a Cabernet. This is more of a Merlot.
It's red.
You know, lying's not good. Lying to an ordained minister is flat out bad.
Oh, he is.
You know that, right?
Sir,
Yeah,
I
you
assure
lied
you
to
this
a
is a
God
different
believer.
automobile. Here, try it out.
He's a Rev. He's the Rev.
You know you're lying to a priest, right?
How'd your audition go?
Oh, pretty good. I'm up for the role of Biff. So, thanks for asking.
Matthew!
By the power of Matthew and Luke, start the car.
But it just worked! Oh, you could see tears well up in his eyes. He's crying. No, don't you fucking laugh.
You guys going somewhere?
How's it look for you with the
Haha,
department
get
chair
it? It's
position?
funny because he's trying to
I'm
go
up for review
somewhere.
mid-semester.
Oh boy, guys, it's the atheist party.
Congratulations, Jeffrey.
Yes.
Anything else on your plate?
Yes.
Not really.
We're all sitting around drinking wine like a bunch of villains.
Shall we eat cheese? No, we're vegan.
I've
Yes, bring
I
us
got this
cheese
student
and crackers.
in my introductory class this semester. He's taken
I
the
will
challenge
all
to
have
prove the
cats
existence
individually that we can
In your
pet.
classroom.
Yes.
Silly boy.
Silly boy,
Freshman?
joining our epic atheist masters class.
Doesn't seem
Here's my
quite fair to
stupid
me.
fucking wife bringing us
Well, how's
food.
that?
He's
I think
inexperienced
you
in
mean
front of a room.
vegetables.
And you're expecting him to compete with you in your own field of expertise.
Come on, Mina. I mean, this is fun for me.
I can't help it if the boy wants to make a fool out of himself and commit academic suicide. Like I try to stop him, I gave him out, but no.
Big
He
words
wants
show
to
how
prove
smart and
that
mean
God isn't dead.
But he didn't use any big
I know
words.
I'm in the minority here. But I actually believe in God.
You fucking retard! Get out of here, fucking retard!
Well, she is. She's a work in progress. So,
I hate my fucking wife. I'm gonna
darling,
divorce
I
her
think
right now.
let's change the subject.
But I'm just saying that.
Nina,
No, let the adults talk.
Let the adults talk, you stupid Christian.
Stop, fucking whore. Get out of here.
Get out of here, whore. Give us
cook
our
event is almost
vegetable
done.
plate and leave.
Excellent. To the dining.
Fucking bitch. I should have divorced you a while ago.
I don't like.
Oh, he made.
They try to act like atheist villains get together and make fun of his stupid bitch wife for liking God. Act like this is the thing that people do.
佢哋喺度拗緊究竟有冇神咯？你們老師說什麼？佢啊，佢好肯定係冇神嘅。那就簡單啦，上帝存在。
Then it is simple.
好了，就這樣吧啊！我現在
God does not exist.
I have to go. I really like that Chinese dad. I really relate to him. Oh, God doesn't exist? Yes, correct. I'm leaving now.
Nice Merlot to take the edge off.
More wine, please.
Cheers, everyone.
Yes, we are epic atheists.
Nina, this wine is awful.
It's been cooked.
It tastes like it was sunning in a moldy basement.
Talk about your grapes of wrath.
We made a joke.
I bought it before I went shopping the other day. I locked it in the trunk. And when I got home, I forgot about it.
You fucking bitch, get out of here.
I think this
Leave,
serves as
leave.
a, valuable
Pack
lesson.
up and leave.
As Socrates put it
You
over
ruined
2,000
my
years
party.
ago, Noti seaton.
Looks like it's Greek to her.
Oh, it's a know thyself, darling, know thyself, which I suggest means knowing your own limitations.
I will
do you
now
say such a
I will
thing?
now bully my wife because she likes God. And yes, this is what people do. This is what epic atheists do.
Now, if you'll all excuse me,
And if you'll excuse me, I must go cry.
it's time for the help to depart.
She's about to go do that.
Sweetheart. I bullied you. Come back. so I
Thanks,
bully you
guys.
some more. Thanks, guys.
Women's
now I hate
hospital.
myself.
Women don't deserve rights.
This is why you don't get your wife to buy wine that you're gonna drink and that she can't have any of. Stupid whore got trolled epic style. She now has cancer.
No other piercings, right?
No.
I know it sounds crazy, but I have to ask. If there's any ferrous metal anywhere inside your body, the magnetic field will pull it out of you forcibly.
Something's gonna get pulled out of her. There needs to be something graphic. Yes.
In our last class, I was
Yes.
asked a question that I
Yes.
couldn't answer. As Professor Radisson pointed out,
Really hoping
Stephen
this was
Hawking
gonna
is
turn
an
into like a
atheist.
Final
He also
Destination
wrote a
movie.
book called The Grand Design, in which he says the following.
Like her belly button ring, like.
Because there is a law such as gravity, the universe can and will create itself from nothing. And to be honest,
You're
I
not the fucking
cannot
teacher, you
refute that.
dumbass. You're like 19.
I mean, after all, Hawking is clearly a genius.
Stephen Hawking says God's not real, but he's also a fucking
But-
cripple, lol.
Professor John Lennox,
also
who teaches
dead.
mathematics and philosophy, has demonstrated that
He's
there
dead
are
and
not one,
crippled, so he's
even
wrong.
two, but three
Yeah.
errors of logic contained in that one simple sentence, and it all boils down to circular reasoning.
Why does that exit
Hawking is
on
basically
green?
saying that the universe exists because the universe needed to exist.
Stephen
and because
Hawking
the universe
is
needed to
epic.
exist, it therefore created itself.
Was epic.
It's like this. If I say to you that I can prove that Spam is the best tasting food that's ever existed because in all of history no food has ever tasted better, you'd probably look at me strange and say I haven't proven anything, and you'd be right. All I've done is restate my original claim. But when Hawking claims
Wow,
that the universe
it's like
created itself
Christianity
because
is
it needed to
just
create
the same
itself,
thing as
and
what
then
you
offers
said.
that as an explanation as to how and why it was created, we don't immediately recognize that he's doing the same thing. But he is. Prompting Lennox to further comment, nonsense remains nonsense even when spoken by famous scientists.
Nonsense also remains
though the general
nonsense
public
when spoken
assumes
by
those
crazy
things are
Christians.
This is the height of hubris. Are you telling me that you, a freshman, are saying that Stephen Hawking is wrong?
No. What I'm saying is that John Lennox, a professor of mathematics and philosophy, has found Professor Hawking's reasoning to be faulty, and I agree with his logic. But if you can't bear to disagree with Hawking's thinking, then I suggest you turn to page 5 of his book, where he insists
Page 5.
philosophy is dead.
Dude,
And if you're so sure Professor
literally
Hawking's
pulled
infallibility
out the fucking.
and philosophy really
That's
is
what I
dead,
said. Sodium chloride.
then, well,
He's basically advertising that humans shouldn't think for themselves. And thinking for yourself is an act against God.
Well,
Except for when
really
my faith
is.
comes up. Then it becomes
Yeah,
totally
but
abusive.
still.
I'm guessing he's right.
Guys, you can't
Handsome.
think of things. Anything
Yeah,
you
being
think
able to
of.
think
attention
for
makes
yourself
you feel
means that
special.
God isn't real.
Gives you a
Yeah.
sense of completeness.
I like that quote. It's like,
Have you been
nonsense
reading my
remains
diary?
Nonsense, even when spoken by
Psychologists call it the
Yeah, but what
Cinderella
nonsense
complex.
are you speaking?
It's not my
You
name
said
for
there
it, so
were-
don't
you
get
said there
upset
were
with me.
three faulty things.
Guys
in
are
there,
capable of
but
the
you
same
didn't say
thing.
any
It's
of
just
them.
they don't have a name for it. But in
Hmm.
essence, you're looking for his approval to
Nonsense
give you a
remains
sense of
nonsense spoken by
self-worth
scientists,
instead of
basically them
generating
saying,
it internally.
La la la. I
Don't
can't hear
most
you,
people do
retard.
that?
La la blah blah.
Yeah, a lot of people do, sure. But using romance to shore up self-image
This
is
movie
an
makes me hate
unstable
Christians.
foundation.
I really don't hate them.
Do you believe God's capable of error, bias, or bad judgment?
No.
So, if he's incapable of mistakes, and he made you,
This movie makes
his
me
likeness
hate
and
devout
image,
Christians.
and it follows that he cares about you, right?
Right.
To the point where God's only son would willingly be crucified again for you. Just you, if that's what was necessary. Well, if he loves you that much, who cares what your boyfriend thinks? To the wrong person, you'll never have any worth.
She's
To the
gonna
right
cheat on
person.
her husband with Epic Priest Man.
You mean everything.
Yup.
So this movie has promoted a very,
Cheating.
very big sin.
ladies and gentlemen of the jury, for the last
But it's the
150
woman's fault,
years,
of course.
Darwinists have been saying
Oh yeah, I forgot.
that God
Christianity
is
doesn't
unnecessary
really
to
advocate
explain
for
man's
any kind of
existence and that
women's rights.
evolution
Yeah.
replaces God. But evolution
Actually,
only tells
it's
you
quite
what happens
the
once you
opposite.
have
It's like
life. So where did that something that's alive come from?
women should be enslaved because
Darwin
they're
never really
snakes.
addressed it. He assumed maybe some lightning hit a stagnant pool full of the right kind of chemicals. Bingo, a living something.
Well,
But it's just not.
That's
that simple.
exactly what humans
You
are.
see,
Just a
Darwin
bunch of
claimed that
atoms.
the ancestry of all living things came from that one single simple organism, which reproduced and was slowly modified over time into the complex life forms we view today. Which
Yes.
is why, after contemplating his own theory, Darwin uttered his famous statement, Natura non facit saltum.
Yes.
Nature does not jump. Was noted, author Lee Strobel pointed out that if you can picture the entire 3.8 billion years that scientists have say life has been around as one 24-hour day, in the space of just about 90 seconds, most major animal groups suddenly appear in the forms in which they currently hold, not slowly and
If
steadily,
you speed up
as Darwin
time,
predicted,
it
but
doesn't
in
make
evolutionary
sense.
terms,
So evolution doesn't
almost
make sense.
instantly. So, nature does not jump becomes nature makes a giant leap.
No, it doesn't.
Is that a
He's
theist
saying-
explain the
he's
sudden
saying that
outburst of new
evolution doesn't
biological
just fucking
information?
happen. Are you retarded?
And God said, let the water teem with living creatures and let birds fly above the earth across
If
the
you-
expanse of
you
the
can
sky.
play- you can
So
play
God
sport
created
for
the
30
great
seconds
creatures of
and
the sea
immediately
and every
know
living and
more
moving
about
thing
how
with
the
which the
fucking
water
universe
teems
and
according
life
to
was
its
created,
kind.
like more than this.
And
kid.
God saw that it
And
was
he
good.
spent like a week reading fucking books.
Genesis.
Evolution is happening right now with everything.
In other
Yeah,
words,
this is very true.
creation happened because God said it should
I
happen.
think at a much slower
And
rate.
even what
because,
looks to our
you know,
eyes
now
to
we
be
have
a
retards running
blind,
around. We're
unguided
not
process
killing off the weak anymore.
could
We're
really
letting
be
them die.
divinely controlled
Yeah,
from
we're
start
like-
to finish.
We're actually
guy's
promoting
retarded.
them
So
to
instead of, like,
reproduce.
Watching him die, let's have him
That's what I
reproduce.
think.
Mm-hmm. Still evolution though.
Yeah.
Like to have
It's just retardation.
No. There's.
else?
Nobody.
Except for God. God will always be there for you.
Well, then they fucked.
God.
And now she doesn't have. And now she doesn't have cancer.
This is true. She looks disgusted.
What do you think they just did in there?
They epic hippie with his beanie. Look at him bean.
Oh god.
Lies, lies.
Slow clapping like a villain.
It's easy to dismiss what you don't understand, or what you don't want to understand.
That's
There
exactly
it
what
is.
you just fucking did.
The default
Yeah.
setting of the Bible thumper. If only you would open the scripture and read, then you would understand. So says the brave young freshman. For thou art wise.
You're so stupid, you're a
Thou,
fucking freshman.
all wisdom shall
Die.
Job 12, verse 2. What else does
You know nothing. I know everything.
man was
I am
born
an
of
evil
God.
villain because I believe
His
different
few of
than
days
you,
and full of
and
trouble.
I'm telling
He
you that
comes
you're wrong
forth
because you're fucking wrong.
like a shadow and does not continue. So man lies down and does not rise till the heavens are no more.
Villain speech.
At least he got that part right.
What's the kid's name? I forget his name. He's not that
Josh.
Well, Josh, what do you got? What do you got for me? What's your big argument?
Luke! Matthew and Luke!
Moses. His mother dying of cancer.
Moses!
God!
It's only natural to beg God for her life.
Let there be light. Noah's Ark.
Oh, look, his
He'll
mom died of
promise
cancer.
anything to his make-believe grandfather in the sky, including to love and worship him forever, if only he will spare her.
And he did it.
Sometimes the answer is no.
Tell that to me the day you lose someone you love. She died believing a lie. She died believing that someone out there loved her even while he was strangling her to death. A God who would allow that is not worth believing in.
I mean, he is correct.
That is why
Yeah, no, I mean,
you will find the most committed
Kind of.
atheists were once Christians,
that's not true.
but we took the blinders
pretty
off.
true.
We saw the world for what it truly
Not
is.
exactly.
I mean, I was a Christian.
You see, Shakespeare had it right.
I was too, but like,
Life
I mean, it was nothing.
is really a
that
tale
super
told
extreme that
by
we
an
just kind
idiot,
of like,
full
yo,
of
okay,
sound
what
and
the fuck,
fury
I'm an
and
atheist
signifying
now.
nothing.
I just kind of was like,
well, I'm looking at all the facts here.
I was like, I'm kind of looking at the facts here, and I gotta say, this is pretty fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Aisha!
Your brother told me about everything. You fucking bitch. Yeah, knew it. Fucking knew it. It's your fault, kid.
He's like a mouse.
He's the one God who has not begotten. Say it. I command you to say it.
No, Mama, Jesus is my Lord and Savior, and He died to save me from my sin. No! Carry on.
You see what you did, you fucking bitch?
Oh no.
You can't play this kind of fucking
What I know
I will now rape you.
is you, my
Yes.
God, real.
Into the basement.
I'm gonna put you in the basement. You fucking bitch.
You've never let me go.
Oh, he's kicking her out. Oh, he's kicking her out, I think.
Never be a day. You are
Sad.
just a breath away, and through it all, I've got to hold to what I know.
What is going on?
I don't even fucking know anymore.
You are not allowed, Christian.
Stupid Christian. You don't believe me when I think.
How can you make a movie about how Christians are made fun of and they're such a fucking minority when most of America is Christian?
Liberal.
How most of the world at this point is kind of Christian? How can you
Kinda.
say that? How can you say that when the Christians literally have
你記唔
fucking
記得咧？
crusades
有個老太婆啊，喺
where
喺
they
屋企
just
成日
kill
有嗰
anybody
啲
who
基督
didn't
徒喺度
believe?
秘密做嗰個啊？
你問這幹嘛？
I mean, we already know.
That's with any religion, though.
講好多關於神嘅嘢，
Yeah, but like
我覺
the
得
big
佢
ones
哋
we talked
真係好
about,
有道理
the
咯。
stinky Muslims,
瞎說什麼？
Christians started that. We also talked about. Okay, I really
你這樣做
hate
會影響你弟
pagans,
弟出
but
國留學的
like,
機會，你知道
they
嗎？
kinda just
但係
decided,
我
hey,
覺得呢樣嘢對我嚟講係好重要㗎。
好了好了，行了，別說了。
Scandinavia, and they're like, hello guys, what do you believe in? They're like, we like nature. I'm like, okay, we're just gonna fucking kill you now.
Sorry for the delay in posting my interview.
That's what happened in America too.
It's been a rough
yeah.
week.
They just kind of do that.
When I finally caught up to...
When Christians try to take over the world with their religion, and people are like, you guys sound stupid, so then they play the victim card.
Yeah.
New post.
Guys, I'm fucking dying from cancer over
I
here.
have cancer.
Yeah, that's karma for fucking with everybody who doesn't believe the same
Amy.
thing as you.
Are these people
just casually believing in God?
Die.
And I'm not. Are you eating meat? You hunt ducks. You're fucking
You eating beans? Why aren't you eating beans?
Hey, hold on now. Hold on now. Okay, I get that you're angry, that you're dying from cancer, but you're making things worse.
Oh boy, that scream. Oh.
Oh no.
Yow!
I mean, you'd be upset too, though.
Yeah, but you can't say that like karma doesn't exist. I mean, yeah, it's all coincidental, but like
Straight out of the text.
it's funny when it
There's no
happens.
original thought.
Yeah.
Every point of argument. I mean, you can see
Look at the sniffer on that guy on the right.
You know how I feel about that. You know, on campus, I'm Professor Radisson, okay? So then he claims that Dawkins is the one who's in error. I know, as if Dawkins' thought was to make sure that...
Jeffrey, I'm leaving you.
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey.
Excuse me.
I choose God and the cute boy I saw the other day.
I'm leaving you.
You can't do that. I won't accept it.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not, you fucking bitch.
I said I don't accept that. I won't allow it.
You're not a Christian.
I know. I heard you.
You can't do it.
But it's not your choice.
It's God's choice.
Goodbye, Jeffrey.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say it's God's choice. I mean, fucking...
Oh, I would fucking riot.
Okay, so here's what I've taken so far from the last 15 minutes. Believe in God, or else you bad. You think
How long has she been
different,
hiding a
so you're bad.
You bad.
About a year.
I don't. She
Can't
comes
even
out
imagine
as
what she must be
Christian,
feeling.
so I kick her out, and then we have he won't be Christian, so I
You asked to be in the
metaphorically
trenches, David.
kick him out
Of my life.
of my life. So it's like who's supposed to be the good guy here? God loves all. God loves all. You know what's really good about Bibles? Is like
Hitting people with them.
no, is they usually have like 1 or 2 blank pages in them, and they're like really perforated, and they make.
What have
for
I
some
done,
really good
Pastor
wallpaper.
Dave? I've lost everything. What if I
If you
made a
wanna- If you want
mistake?
to smoke pot with Jesus, that's about all that you can really do with the Bible. That's like worth anything.
Aisha,
Or you could just
you
tear
displayed
pages
an
out of the
amazing
Bible
amount
and
of
smoke
courage by standing
joints
up
with
for your
that.
faith.
Yeah, but then you have ink.
God knows the risk.
Oh, that's true. You don't want to be
You
smoking
honor
ink.
that.
I mean, you do what you want, buddy.
I don't think I could do this.
Plus, I think those pages are bleached anyway, so you probably don't want that.
Here for you, Aisha.
I probably have bleached pages.
I know, like,
You-
copy paper is bleached.
Have you read
We probably
the
shouldn't be
Apostle
doing anything
Paul?
on copy paper either, other than writing and printing on
He
it.
said, I know what it is to have little, and I know what it is.
Yeah, that would feel nice.
in any and all circumstances.
But I don't get any blank pages in this
Of being
Bible.
well fed and of being hungry.
Hold on, I think I have a
of having
Bible
plenty
from like one time I went to
and of being in
12 Stone
need.
and like a band played. I think my cousin took me.
I
Like,
can
she had,
do
like,
all
a really old
things
boyfriend who was like
through
a
Christ
Christian, and he was like really
who
fucking
strengthens
controlling, which is kind of a telltale sign that Christians are very fucking controlling.
You're not
people.
alone, Aisha.
Here, I'm gonna go grab it and see if there's any blank pages. I'll be right back.
Oh, they do have 2 blank pages, like at the very beginning.
I'm gonna be completely honest. I've kind of just been like daydreaming instead of paying attention to this movie because it's
The movie's not interesting at all.
boring sometimes.
Except for when the epic professor is talking. Yeah.
I found my holy Bible here. Alright, let me open up to a random page here. Listen to my cry, for I am in desperate need. Rescue me from those who pursue me. They are too strong for me. Set me free from my prison, that I may praise your name. Then the
I made a
righteous will
mistake
gather
with
around
you,
me because of your
letting
goodness
you
to
speak
me.
in front of my classroom.
You broke my
and
heart.
Propaganda. Well, today, we're gonna change things up a bit.
Is there a page in the Bible where it just says these hoes ain't loyal?
The drama
Probably.
of the Bible in 60 years. I have always felt like first is a story, and if there is a story, there's
Evil.
a storyteller.
That's what said that
Calling
evil
Israel to a mission.
is atheism's most potent weapon against the Christian faith, and it is.
Not
After all, the
this
very
shit
existence of
again.
evil begs the question: if
Oh,
God
dude,
is all
there's
good,
a Kingdom
God
of
is
Israel
all
here. That's
powerful,
actually really cool.
why does He allow evil to exist?
Wait, really?
The answer at its core is remarkably simple: free.
I see that.
God allows evil
Great.
to exist because of free will. From the Christian standpoint, God tolerates evil in this world on a temporary basis, so that one day those who choose to love Him freely
Oh,
will
missionary
dwell with Him in heaven, free
journeys.
from the influence of evil, but with
The
their free
Exodus
will
from Egypt.
intact. In other words, God's intention
Assyria.
Didn't like
concerning
the
evil
6 trumpet sound or something like
is
that
to
a couple
one day
days ago,
destroy.
and half the population
Well, how
was supposed to
convenient.
die? But then,
One day,
that didn't happen.
I will get rid of all the evil in the world. But until then, you just have to deal with all the wars and Holocaust, tsunamis, poverty, starvation, and AIDS. Have a nice life. Next, you'll be lecturing us on moral absolutes.
But why not? Professor Radisson, who's clearly an atheist, doesn't believe in moral absolutes, but his course syllabus says he plans to give us an exam during finals weeks. Now, I'm betting that if I manage to get an A in the exam by cheating, he'll suddenly start sounding like a Christian, insisting it's wrong to cheat, that I should have known that. And yet, what basis does he have? If my actions are calculated to help me succeed, then why shouldn't I perform them? For Christians, the fixed point of morality, what constitutes right and wrong, is a straight line that leads directly back to God.
Wow, maybe because there's
You're saying that
consequences.
we need a God to be
You
moral.
get
A
kicked
moral
out of
atheist
school.
is an
It's not like
No, but with no God, there's no real reason to be moral. I mean, there's
No,
not even
that's
a
false.
standard of what moral behavior is.
that's very
For
false.
Christians, lying,
Because
cheating,
there's
stealing,
punishments
in my
from like the
example,
government.
stealing a grade I didn't earn,
Like,
or
like
forbidden
say
every
there's
form of theft. But if God
things in a
does not
human
exist, as
brain that
Dostoevsky
makes them want to do
famously
good
pointed
things.
out, if God
And it's not because
does
God
not
exists.
then everything is permissible.
Yeah, until we as a society set rules.
And not only
Yeah.
permissible, but pointless. If Professor Radisson is right, then all of this,
Our fucking
all of our
society.
struggle, our
Doesn't exist without God.
debate,
What is a law?
whatever we decide here is meaningless. I mean, our lives and ultimately our deaths have no more consequence
What
than
is
that
a
of
law?
goldfish.
This is ridiculous. So after all your talk, you're saying that it all comes down to a choice. Believe or don't believe.
That's right. That's all there is. That's all there's ever been. The only difference between your position and my position is that you take away their choice. You demand that they choose the box marked, I don't believe.
Yes, because I want to free them. Because religion is like it's like a mind virus that parents have passed on down to their children.
This is
And
true.
Christianity is the worst virus of all. It slowly creeps into our lives when we're weak or sick or helpless.
So religion
This
is like a
very
disease.
true.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it infects everything. It's the enemy of reason.
Reason. Professor, you left reason a long time ago. What you're teaching here isn't philosophy. It's not even atheism anymore. What you're teaching is anti-theism. It's not enough that you don't believe. You need all of us
It's not
to
atheism,
not
it's
believe with you.
anti-theism. Wait a second.
Why don't you admit the
That's
truth?
atheism.
Wait a second.
You just want to ensnare them in your
Wait
primitive
a
superstition.
What I want
A
is for them to make
means
their own choice.
not.
That's what God wants.
You have no idea how much I'm going to enjoy failing you.
Yeah, but who are you really looking to fail, Professor? Me?
Or these
Or
poor
God?
helpless children and God.
You could see the tears well up in his eyes.
Okay, what the fuck? I'm a Christian now.
Do you hate God?
It's not even a question.
Okay. Why do you hate God?
This is ridiculous.
Why do you hate God? Answer the question.
Why do you
We're seeing the science and the arguments. Science supports his existence. You know the truth. So why do you hate him? Why?
Because he made my mommy die.
It's a very simple question, Professor. Why do you hate God?
Because he took everything away from me. Yes, I hate God. All I have for him is hate.
So you do believe him? Okay.
So you do believe? Okay, retard. You shit and farted in class.
How can you hate someone?
Okay, see, now all of this makes sense, though. Why he acts like a complete fucking retard. I shit myself.
It's natural to hate somebody who did something wrong to you.
You've proven nothing.
Maybe not.
Right, what the professor could have
They get to
said,
choose.
and what would have logically come out, is I can't hate something that I don't believe I can't hate something that doesn't exist. Or at least
Is
I don't
God
believe
dead?
exists.
Yeah, but he does believe it exists. That's the thing.
No, he doesn't. He's an atheist.
But he just said, okay.
He said because
Okay.
he took everything away. Did you not pay attention when he said earlier? He said I can't think with this music playing. Holy shit.
God?
God.
It's not
I believe in God.
God?
God's not dead.
God's not dead. God's not dead. God's not dead. God's not dead. God's not dead.
Wow. It's like it could have been predicted that this actually would happen.
And then the whole train clapped.
And then the whole class clapped.
The whole train clapped.
This looks like a fucking gospel over here. They're about to start singing and clapping and dancing.
It's gonna end. Watch the movie end with a music number.
We all love God, and God loves us.
lights.
They all start singing Jesus Loves Me.
And I'll start singing for He is a Jolly Good Fellow.
What did he prove?
Josh!
Though? I'm
Josh!
confused.
Why did he smile at him?
Oh, I remember what I was gonna say. But the music
Your
was fucking
decision to
blaring, I
prove
couldn't
God
think.
is not dead has affected me greatly.
Yeah,
I'm
I saw
glad.
the word and now I feel
Yes, and it
euphoric.
has
must
changed
be God.
everything.
It can't totally be just human emotion. Anyways,
I've decided to follow Jesus.
He said earlier that
That's great, Mark.
He's some of the most
Hey, you know what? You gotta check this out.
Okay.
What? Why did I have to bring my suitcase?
Not bringing it to show a lack of faith.
Oh, he's gonna bring his suitcase out and the car will start. Haha. Anyways.
Oh,
I can't
merciful
fucking
Father.
think. Holy shit.
Please allow these
Some of
cars
the
to
most-
stop.
some of the most
Amen.
hardcore atheists were once Christians. That's basically what he
That's
is.
it? Why? Do you have a better Lord? Please make my car run blessing that you know?
Because like he's saying that like he believes
So
he's
then,
like
let's
God.
give it a try.
You know, if you're here, man, just do this thing for me, please. I don't want to lose my mom.
No. Put our bags in the
nope.
trunk first.
No. He's like, what the fuck? I hate God now.
David,
Which is it's totally
We
natural
spent
to hate
our
something
entire
that did you
lives
wrong
talking about faith.
Yeah.
For no reason.
Now
other
I'm
than
asking
faith.
you to
It's
show
all
faith.
part of God's plan.
God's plan.
When really God's plan doesn't exist.
This is true. I told
Bad
Jesus to
things.
start
There's
my
a
car.
lot of
Let's
bad
see what happens.
things.
I bet the car starts. Ready? Because he's like, Jesus, start my car. Wow, epic!
What? He could talk to God.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, it
No.
is unbelievable. It's not fucking real.
Faith.
You dumbass.
God is good.
All the time.
And all the time.
God is good
God.
all the time. even
God
though we
is
just went
good.
through a story about how a guy lost his mother.
Yeah, she's about to die, guys.
No, she's not, because she believes in God.
I don't even know what I'm doing here.
Ha ha ha, epic, funny.
I mean, it's not like you even know who I am.
God, please, I pray, let my mom remember my name. Hi there,
Oh.
Tommy, or whatever his name is. Oh my god, God real, wow!
You.
Oh, so some random freshman started texting me randomly.
Oh,
Your whole life.
like,
Never done anything wrong.
For some reason, she's just been like, you wanna talk now? Oh, sorry, I don't actually know you.
Maybe she wants to fuck you.
You have dementia.
Yeah, she acts like a fucking retard, though.
My life is
With the old smash
perfect.
dash.
Explain that to me.
Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with that.
Sometimes the devil allows people to live a life free of trouble.
I'm fine with smash and dash.
Because he doesn't want them turning to God.
She 2 hours ago. Hey, you still awake?
Their sin is
Yeah.
like a
Oh, yeah,
jail
you still
cell
awake. Oh,
accepted.
it's going down, Zach. Just let her know. Hey, just
Oh,
watching
nice and
God's Not
comfy,
Dead
and
to
there doesn't
show how
seem to be any
epic of a
need
Christian
to
I am.
leave.
And she'd be like, bye.
The door's wide open.
I'm just gonna say yeah.
Till one day,
Yeah, lol. I'm kidding.
time runs out.
Retard.
I was about to open my phone.
What is this lady babbling about?
And suddenly,
Turns out she's like perfectly sane, and it's like, yeah, I've been trolling all of you epic style.
Okay, so now one of our new Christians
who
here
did you say you were?
is a crazy lady with dementia. So a mentally unstable person is now saying, yes, I like God. So you're really ruining the message of the
I can't believe this. The car actually starts, and now we're being done in by believers.
I think it's beautiful.
Please,
God's
no more
plan.
words of wisdom.
But I'm just happy to see all these people going to sing about Jesus.
Move!
Watch it. She's gonna get her cancer cured.
Oh yes, another token.
Hello, gentlemen.
Can I help you?
I'm Amy Ryan. I write the New Left.
Michael Tate, how are you?
Michael Taint?
No, I actually find that the best interviews are unscripted. So in a few minutes, you guys are going to go out there and you're going to sing about God and Jesus.
Oh
as if
no,
they're
the
as
lips
real
heart
as you and
attacks
me.
again.
How can you do that?
Well, to us, they are as real. As a matter of fact, even more so. I mean, we exist in the here and now. They've existed.
I won't
forever.
exist in the
Think about
future because I fucking have cancer.
You know, in the beginning was the Word was with God, and the Word was God.
She suddenly becomes a believer
So I
during
see.
some
So when you're
interview.
pressed, you quote a bunch of ancient scribblings and say, "Don't worry, it's all in there."
Well,
I
they
eat
may
some
be ancient,
Cheetos.
but they're not.
I'm getting
scribblings.
heated over this,
I mean,
guys.
We believe God
So
gave us
angry.
an instruction manual.
So
and
angry.
it's
Okay,
where
so
we
this
draw
is
our
basically the
strength,
base of the
and
entire
it's
movie.
where we
Atheists
find our
are
hope.
mean and rude, and then they're,
So
the
where do you
Christians
find your
like,
hope?
Yes, we are intellectuals. Actually, this whole movie's been, well, actually. That's it, just, well, actually,
I'm dying.
I'm dying. Okay.
Hey, Amy, you're not here to trash us, are you? I think that's what you might have done, but I think you're here kind of wondering, kind of hoping that this stuff is for real, aren't you?
Well, guess what? It is for real. We've been to heaven. Don't
How do you know that?
Well, I just felt
I
that
am
that's what God
heaven.
was saying, and he just wanted you to know.
I just want you to know that I'm heaven. In bed.
That's. I can't.
Heaven is a place on earth. And it's right here in my pants.
God told me to do this to you.
credits position. Flowers.
Walmart brand. New Balances.
You know what I mean? Like just some cheap looking fucking shoes. All reflective.
And ones.
Shit. Yeah. God is dead. But there's one boy missing. His name. I forgot his name again.
James. Josh. His name's Josh.
God, he's so fucking forgettable as a character. Like, what's this guy's name? Richard?
Jeffrey.
Professor R or something?
Professor Retard.
My dearest son, words cannot express the love I have for you, or the sorrow in my heart knowing that I will never be able to see you grow up and fulfill God's plan for your life. My heart is broken at the thought of leaving you. I know God is in control. His ways are higher than our ways, and his thoughts are higher than our thoughts.
Shut the fuck
Live
up,
life to the
creepy
fullest,
bitch.
and remain
glad
in the
his mom
joy of
died.
the Lord.
Sounds like a bitch.
You will forever be in
I
my
already
heart.
like the
I love
super
you,
epic contradiction
Mom.
there. It's all in God's hands. Live life to the fullest. Well, how are you gonna do that if your life is already fucking scripted start to finish? God's plan. I remember going to like. I remember going.
Kind of
to-
ironic.
I remember going to like a Christian club in the 3rd grade, like the gym every morning. It'd be like
Hey,
a
it's
little
Mina.
20-minute
Sorry I
meetup,
missed your
and
call.
there'd
Leave
be
a
lady
message.
Like, God,
Mina, it's Jeffrey.
God is awesome.
Dude, okay, I remember that. Didn't you go to Bramlett Elementary?
Yes, I did.
I went there too.
You were there.
I remember that. I remember that club.
Yeah, I remember. I know the kid. I know. I talked to the kids whose mom that was, because I remember her. Do you remember the OMG bag?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. She'd be like, "You can't say oh my
Exactly.
God, it's disrespectful," and she just gave us like candy or something out of it.
Hey guys, we're at Go for the show.
Hey, Steve, give us a minute, buddy. This is kind of important.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
And
We pray for you.
holy shit, I can't believe you were there. Holy fuck.
Mike?
I was there.
That's great. I didn't know that. Oh my.
Dear God,
That's crazy.
we don't know your plan for Amy. Lord.
That's insane.
So we're
I
asking
love how
you
that,
to save
that
her.
conversation you guys just had was more interesting
Change
than
her,
like half
cleanse
the
her,
movie.
give her a fresh
Yeah.
start, Lord.
Yeah, we just met each other in high school, but like,
And more
Yeah,
importantly,
that's fucking
that
crazy.
she is loved by you,
So
the
like,
master of the universe. Give her strength for the journey ahead, Lord. And let her know in her heart,
anyways,
God,
the
speak
guy's
to her.
mom said that like
You're going to be with her
God
every
scripted
step
all of our lives from
of the
start to
way.
finish, and I was like,
We pray this,
that is
Jesus,
cool.
in your holy name.
that is insane.
So every choice we make isn't really our choice. God's making us do it.
Hey guys, we're gonna roll.
So if I fucking show up to school, that's God's choice.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, you know the big divide we have in political opinions in media today. Yeah, God's making us do that.
Yeah. It's all God's fault.
Using God now, is that what's going on?
I doubt that that's him singing. Why are all of the main characters there at once? We're imagination lizards. He's either gonna go to a church Or go to the concert. And he's gonna talk to his ex-girlfriend. Oh, he's just taking a walk. Like a fucking retard.
Look how lost he is in life because he don't believe in God.
Oh, that's perfect.
Oh no, it's instantly raining.
Oh, I hate when that
So much
happens.
sunny and clear skies.
Oh, God is angry because atheists out in public.
Yeah, you're outside now, I can rain on you.
I'm gonna rain on you. I'm God.
Well,
Oh, the ambulance! Oh, the ambulance!
Part of God's plan, wasn't it? I'm not even joking about that. That's what really happened.
His ribs are crushed. His lungs are filling with blood. He doesn't have long.
Sure. Are you
doesn't
sure?
have much longer.
Don't move.
That's the most interesting part of the movie.
I can't die.
Look how much rain there's
I'm not
already. Holy
ready.
shit. He will pray for you.
Do you know Jesus?
I'm an atheist.
I believe it's God's mercy that brought me here right now.
I'm dying. How can you call that mercy?
Because that car could have killed you instantly. And I'm sure right now you probably wish that it did. But I'm here to tell you that it's a gift. Because the God that you don't believe in has given you another chance. Another chance to change your final answer.
I don't want to die. I'm so scared.
If it's any consolation, so is Jesus. He's so scared he sweat blood.
Ah.
He asked the Father if it could be removed from him, but the answer was no.
He says no a lot.
He gives us the answers we'd ask for if we knew what he knows.
For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways.
Dying is just like,
Your ways.
you're existing and then you don't.
Are higher than your thoughts, says the Lord.
Exactly.
People have to make it so spiritual and shit.
Stay with me. Stay
It
with
just
me.
kind of happens.
Are you willing to put your faith in Jesus Christ? Are you willing to take that chance?
I think they did, but like, alright.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's not the important word. The important word is
God is willing to forgive you of your sins.
You know what?
All
I was
of them.
probably planning to hit him with the car.
If you accept his son and ask him into your life,
Like, really think about that. God.
that's all you have to do is just accept his son. Accept his love and receive his forgiveness right now. Do you accept him as Lord and Savior?
Yes, I accept.
Now you're gonna fucking die.
It's all right. In a few minutes, you're gonna know more about God than I do, or anybody else here
They
does.
didn't call fucking.
It's okay. It's
Nope.
okay.
You're gonna know more about God than anyone else. So you're telling me instead of getting help, or instead of calling an ambulance, instead what you did was, I swear to God, they planned a fucking car crash. They meant that. So
Well,
instead,
check out the screen behind me.
Instead,
We have a very special message from a very good friend.
you hit the professional with a car.
Hey, I'm Willie Robertson, speaking on behalf of the Robertson family. Me and the gang wanted to let you know we've heard in the news that there's been a bit of a squabble down there
there's
on
a
campus. One
this
of your
Dark Dynasty guy.
professors insisted that God is dead. Well, I'm happy to announce that the reports of God's death were greatly exaggerated. Now let me ask you a question.
I'm here to tell you that the
You got your cell
professor's not
phones on you?
fucking dead.
Good. All right. Now, while this next song is playing, I want everyone to go to their contacts
Fuck off.
and click on everybody you know and text them. 3 simple words. God's not dead. And there's 10,000 of you out there, and everyone knows about 100 people.
That's not true.
That's 1 million messages right there. 1,000,000 times we're going to tell Jesus that we love him in the next 3 minutes.
And for the young man,
Oh, my movie fucking paused because a Skype call happened.
and you know who you are, I can only imagine the smile you put on God's face. This one goes out to you.
It was you, wasn't it? The one who defended God.
Yeah. You're not interested in the movie anyway.
Talking in the cafeteria. Only a real risk tests the quality of a belief, right?
See, now they're gonna go home and smash. Oh wait, no, wait, no.
Oh, okay, so I'm just gonna be like 30 seconds behind, whatever.
Yeah. See, that's his only redemption, that he fucking dies. She texts her dad, God's not dead. Alright, this is where I pause it. Oh, wait, no, okay, there we go. I'm done now.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Yeah, me too.
When they do the musical number at the end, I'm checking out right there.
Join the movement. Text everyone you know. See, it literally is fucking.
Yeah, it is.
Well, oh, and then yeah, credits. Okay, so here's what I got from the movie. If you're atheist, you're bad. If you're agnostic, you're bad. If you're Muslim, you're bad. If you don't believe what I believe, you're bad. If you have a different opinion, you're bad and you're wrong. If you believe in science, if you believe in facts or science, you're bad. And we're gonna prove this by making everyone who believes in facts and science look like a stuck-up 400 IQ asshole. Then you ask God to start your car and it did, but a guy asked God to not kill his mom and he says no. Because free will, and then you're also gonna say in the movie, you get your priorities right.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. This is the whole movie was just a huge waste of my time.
Let's see what else. And then there was a
Everything that happened in it, I expected.
I mean, yeah. What else? What else? Damn. There's a lot. Just a lot to take in.
I'm changing my name on Discord.
It's just. Oh God, fucking what else? The professor died. Nobody cared because the only important part here is that he believes in God. So he got hit by a car, didn't die, and the people, the first thing you're supposed to say is like, "Are you okay?" And then somebody call an ambulance. They're like, "Do you know who God is? Do you know who God is? Do you know who God is?" He's probably like, call an ambulance. Call an ambulance. And they're like, "You're gonna know more about God than all of us."
All of us.
Like, that's not supposed. That's was that supposed to sound inspiring, or does it just sound like they're like, "Good riddance, you fucking atheist"? Like, what? I can't tell if their message here was extremely obvious or if they just have no fucking clue what they're babbling about. But I hated the movie, and I'm gonna stop recording now.